welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create documentation for laravel using structure. The first thing you're going to do is clone my repository to the API and then install the dependency for the structure. You can find the dependency in readme.mt and run composer require file structure. Just follow this step and you're gonna install successfully. After a couple of minutes, it installs successfully, and then you need to run you need to add this line of code to your app.php. Let's gonna go to config app.php and start this slide. Cool. And then you need to run PHP addition to publish the provider of the file structure. Successfully. And then to generate documentation for your API, you're gonna go to HTTP controller. In the main controller, you need to pass the line. The main info is the version of your API, the title and the description. You can copy from my repo and try the demo. And then in the to-do controller, you're gonna define the documentation for each API. Here is sample of the create API. It have, I think, three main things. First thing is the path of your API. Here is API to do store. The town is such a group of the API, and I will try run the demo. Run PHP addition or file structure generous and run PHP addition. Sure. To accept the documentation, you need to go in the config file of the structure, config file structure, and you're gonna find the keyword, the URL. Oh no, forgot something. Here is the route. The keyword is route, and you're gonna copy this route. And go to the browser and accept your server. Pass the line. Here is the documentation for your API. The to-do, the time, Here is the path of the API. API to-do store. Click on it. Here is the path of the API to do store. and you're gonna define the body of the API. When you submit to the API, this body will send to your server. Here is request body. In the request body, you're gonna define what type of the body. In my scenario is application JSON. The schema is this thing. Is the object. Include title and content property. The property is title, is the name. Content, the type of the property, string or number or something. You can set the official documentation of the structure. Here is the example. In the example, you can type everything you want to the example to user, to the developer. The front-end developer can try to run it. If you want to run it, you can click on try it out, and then you can modify the body and execute. Here is the response from your server. Here response. Fuck. That's too long. That's too long. Let me reduce. Cool. I think my problem arose is the title character so short. Here is, if it's a set, it's respond the status 200 response body. Here in some case you can create the example response for the front end know what is the server response, if it's a set or if it fail with starter cost. You can define it in the response. You have, here's my example. This example will generate this example here. Or you can add another response if you want, or maybe 200. I will simple to create another response. You can try 400 invoice. If you want the object have a message property, you can type string example fail. After you modify the documentation, you need to run this command to regenerate the document, and then run your server. Cool. 400 invalid. Another notice for the API structure is the request param. If you have a push API, you're gonna add an additional param for the API URL. In my case is the ID. You can try it. To generate this param in the header, you need to define something like this. Update to do in the update to do API. Here you need to define the ID and the parameter for your header for the path in path or header or something like that. And the property, the name here is equal to in the URL require true or fail. the type is string, and the request body like the just like the create API, and the response you can write something everything you want. So this documentation will generate this API. Yeah, you can copy to type ID for G for skill. Cool, success. Oh, it's simple, right? You can get the detail of the to-do by typing the ID of the to-do you want to get. Type skill. This will respond the detail of the to-do. Or you can get the list. Try out in skill. Cool. And the another A. Here is the define of the type of the method. Here is the push, and here is the get methods, and the delete method you will define here. And or if you want generate another URL for documentation, you can change it in here. You can type in for v1, and then I think you need to regenerate the documentation and start again. 404 you get v1. Cool. Oh, it's simple, right? And I think I need to find some note for you. Success. That's it. It's simple. You can clone my project in the GitHub repository and try to write something in here. I will put the URL of the repository in the description of the video. And the next video I'm gonna show you how to separate API version. In some project you gonna have different of version, such as v1 or v1.2 or 3 or whatever you want. And next video I will solve that problem. Thank you for watching my video. See you next time. Bye.